Hello guys, welcome to this channel. In this video, I will show you how I modeling this perfume bottle. We will do the texturing, the material, lining setup till we have this render. Okay, let's start it. First, open up your blender. General, A, X to delete. Go to the front view.
Press Shift A, Mesh, or cylinder. Press GZ. Move your cylinder up here. Tap to the edit mode. Alt Z to see the extra view. Select this edge. Press GZ. Move it up a little bit over here. Press A to select everything. Press Shift D to duplicate it. S to scale it. Just like this. Press GZ. Move it up a little bit like this. Select this edge and this edge. Press Ctrl B. Bevel it. Just bevel it like this. And press 3 on your keyboard. Change it to the face mode. You need to select this face. And this face. Press X. Delete the face. Press 2 on your keyboard, change it to the edge mode. Select this edge and this edge. Press EZ, extrude on the Z axis like this. Select this edge, press GZ, just move it down a little bit. Like this. Press E to extrude, S to scale it. Scale it like this. Press E again, Z. Extrude it like this. Yep. And select this edge. Like this. Press SZ 0. And right click, loop tools, bridge, or you can do this Alt Z. Select this edge and this edge, press F to fill. Select this edge again, hold F to fill everything. Alt Z to see the extra view. Select this edge at the bottom, press I to insert, insert like this. Press I again to insert. Like this, press GZ, move it up like this to the front view. Press Ctrl B, bevel it like this, and select this edge and this edge. Ctrl B, bevel it like this. Select this face, and you can press Ctrl and plus on your numpad. It will have the same result like this. Go to the select more and more. Select more and more. It will have the same result. Just press Ctrl plus on your numpad till you have a result like this. And press Shift D to duplicate it. Press P, selection. Tap to the object mode. Name this one liquid. And this one bottle. Select our bottle. Tap to the edit mode. Press Ctrl R, add a loop cut over here. Just like this. Press 3 on your keyboard, change it to the face mode. Select all of this face, press Alt P. Extrude face along normal. Extrude it up like this little bit. Press 2 on your keyboard, change it to the edge mode. Select this edge, Shift D to duplicate it. Press P, selection, tap to the object mode. And name this one cup. Select your cup and tap to the edit mode. To the front view, Alt Z to see the extra view. Press A to select everything. Press E, Z, extrude on the Z axis like this. Somewhere around here. And press F to fill. Select this edge again. Press GZ. Move it up here. And press E to extrude, S to scale it. Just scale it like this. Press E again, Z, extrude on the Z axis like this. And press F to fill. You can unselect everything, go to the select, select sharp edge, press Ctrl B, bevel it. Just like this. Okay. Select our bottle, tap to the edit mode. Let's see the face orientation. Press A to select everything, press Shift N. Just like this. Let's do the same at the cup. Tap to the edit mode. A to select everything, press Shift N. Just like this. Turn off your face orientation. And select our bottle, tap to the edit mode. Alt Z to see the extra view. Select this edge and this edge inside. Just like this. Press Ctrl B, bevel it. Just like this. And just unselect everything, go to the select, select sharp edge, press Ctrl B, bevel it just a little bit. Okay, back to the object mode. Now we can add a subdivision modifier just by pressing Ctrl 2. Right click, shade smooth. For this cup, Ctrl 2, right click, shade smooth. And for the liquid, press slash on your keyboard, tap to the edit mode. We need to fill this up, press E, S to scale it, and press F to fill. Tap to the object mode, right click, shade smooth. Just like this. Add a subdivision modifier. Press slice again. We're done with the modeling. Let's do the material. Just go over here at the shading tab and render property, change it to cycle. I'm only using CPU, but if you have a GPU, just use your GPU. For the render sample, I only use 50. Color management, let's use filmic and high contrast. Let's move over here at the render view and click here, turn off the scene light and the scene world. Select this object, select this bottle, new material. Let's just turn on the roughness just like this. And transmission, increase the transmission. Just like this. What else we need to do? Press Shift A. Let's search for gradient texture. Put it over here. We need a color ramp node. Just put your color ramp over here and gradient texture over here. And go to the edit, preference. We need a node wrangle. Install this node wrangle add-ons. Save your preference and select your gradient texture node. Press Ctrl T. It will automatically add a texture coordinate node and mapping node. We need to click over here, press Shift Ctrl and the color ramp. We need to create the gradient from the bottom to the top. Let's change it to the material preview. Add the mapping node over here. Y rotation, change it to 90, just like this. So we will have a dark from the bottom. If we move this black color, it will create a gradients like this, maybe somewhere like this. And let's try to change this to be spline. Yeah, like this. Guess we need a gradient like this. Let's change the color, maybe light blue. And over here, let's make it a little bit orange maybe. Something like this. And at your principal BSDF, press Shift Ctrl and click. Change it to the render view. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks okay to me. What else to do is, we need a label over here. Let's create the label. As usual, I'm just go to the canva.com, create a design, and just use logo over here. Add a text. Just type anything you want. I'm just gonna create something like this. Just click share, download, and download. After you download it, let's back to our Blender. Select your principal BSDF, press Ctrl T. It will automatically add a texture coordinate node, mapping node, and image texture. Click over here, change it to the UV editor, and at your image texture, click open and find your label over here. Tap to the edit mode. Just select all of this face over here to front view, and we need to adjust this one. Let's see how it's look. Let's change it to the material preview. We need to rotate it, just adjust it as to scale it, and change the repeat to clip. Let's back to the render preview. Let's move this up. Let's disconnect from this metallic over here and press Shift A, mesh, We need a bump node, put it over here, connect normal to normal, and color to high. So we will have a result like this. Yeah, like this. Let's create another label. Select your bottle over here, tap to the edit mode, press 3 on your keyboard, change it to the face mode. Select all of this face, just like this. Shift D to duplicate it, press SZ, scale it down on the Z axis just like this. Press GZ, move it up, like this. And press P, selection, tap to the object mode. Name this one label. And over here, click new material, name it label. We need to delete all of this node and this bump. Just move it somewhere here, over here, and put the color to color, alpha to alpha. We need to change this label. Let's create the label. I'm just go to the same project at the Canva. Just name it anything you want. Just like this, and download it. After you download it, just go to the remove.bg and upload your logo, and it will automatically remove the background. Just download it again, and back to our Blender. Over here, at your image texture node, open, find your PNG picture with no background, just like this, and let's see at the render preview. We will have a result like this, but we need to adjust. Just like this. Let's add a material over here. New material, name this cup. Let's make it black. And just turn down the roughness. Just like this. Press Ctrl T. Tap to the edit mode. We only need to select this face at the top. Let's back to the Canva. Create a new design. A logo. I'm just gonna create a very simple logo. Let's over here, the element. Go to circle. And I'm using this circle, something like this. Just put it on the middle, like this. And let's add a text. Scale this up. Put it in the middle, just like this. Click share, download, and download. Back to our Blender, and image texture over here. Connect it to normal, press Shift A, we need a bump node, just put it in here, and change the normal to high, and image texture node over here, just click open, and find your label, just like this. Click here, View, Unwrap. As you can see, it doesn't look good, we need to scale it. And maybe press I to insert. Yep, like this. We can have a result like this. And let's do the liquid. Press slash on your keyboard. Just a new material, name this liquid. Just turn on the roughness. And change the IOR to 1.33. Transmission, increase the transmission. And change the color maybe a little bit yellow. Something like this. Just use any color you want. Press slash again. Let's see at the render view. Yep, it looks okay to me. Now let's go back to the layout. Press Shift A. Empty. Add a plane axis. Press S to scale it. Press A to select everything. Press Ctrl P. Set parent. Object keep transform. Just like this. And press M, new collection, just name it bottle. Let's create the environment. Just expand over here. And press Shift A. Add a camera. To right view. Move your camera over here. And at this window, change to the camera view. Change the resolution over here 1440 and the Y 1920. It's like this. Guess we need to rotate it like this and move it up a little bit like this. Rotate it like this again. So maybe something like this. Camera, maybe we need to over here. Yeah, maybe something like this. Change it to the render preview. Uncheck this one and this one. Press T. Press Ctrl B. Click over here like this. And over here, turn off the scene light and scene work. Let's create the environment first. Press Shift A. Mesh. Set a plan. S to scale it. Press slash on your keyboard. Maybe tap to edit mode. Right click, subdivide, and add a subdivision modifier. Select these vertices, E to extrude. Extrude maybe over like this. Let's just create something. Maybe just like this. And press A to select everything. E to extrude. Like this. Select this edge, all of this edge. Press N, increase, change it by 1. Another bottom. Increase 1. Yep, just like this. Press slash. Maybe just put something like this. I guess let's edit this first again. Press 2 on your keyboard, change it to the edge mode. Select this edge, all of this edge. Yep. And press Ctrl B, bevel it. Just make it 2 segment. Just bevel it like this. Tap to the object mode. Press S, Z twice, scale it on the Z axis, need to scale it down, yep, make it much more thinner, press Ctrl S, save your project, let's add a material, just click over here, new material, let's increase the metallic, and turn down the roughness, just like this, let's Shift D to duplicate it. Press GZ, put it over here, Alt R to reset the rotation, press R, 180, maybe somewhere over here. Let's scale it down. Maybe something like this. Let's move it up a little bit. Okay, and for this one, let's scale it, put it here. Yeah, maybe something like this. And let's duplicate another. Alt R, Alt G, press G, move it over here. Maybe we need to rotate it 90 degrees. GX over here, S to scale it. I don't want it to have a reflection over here. maybe somewhere around here. Let's set up the lining. Let's click over here around the scene light, the scene warp, and here the strength, make it 0. Expand over here. Let's zoom in. Let's change it to shader editor. Press Shift A, mesh, add a plane, RX 90 degree. Press GY, move it back here. As to scale it, it shall be the background. New material. Delete your principal BSDF. Press Shift A. Search for emission. Just click here. And maybe we need to scale it. Press Shift A again. Let's search for color ramp. Put it here and let's add a gradient texture. Select your gradient texture, press Ctrl T and connect the color to vector. Color to color. It's like this. Let's see over here at the material preview. We want the gradient start from the top. Let's rotate it just like this. And click here, new color, and change this color. I want it somewhere like here and change it to be spline. Increase the darkness. Something like this, I guess. Let's rotate the background. Just like this. Press Shift A, add a light, add a point light. Press GZ, move it up here. GY, put it your point light over here.
Go to the object data property, increase the radius, just like this, and the power maybe 300. It's too bright, maybe just 100. As you can see, this point light have a reflection over here, and I don't want it. Let's go over here, object property, and visibility. Let's turn off the glossy. It's like this. Press Shift A again, mesh, add a plane, RX 90 degree. Let's scale it just a little bit. Let's new material, delete your principal BSDF. Press Shift A, search for emission. Just connect this emission to the material output, and we need a gradient texture. Press Ctrl T. Let's move this back over here and Shift A, search for color ramp. Connect the color to vector and color to color, just like this. Press SX, scale it. Increase the dark over here, just like this, and increase the strength, maybe 20. Go to the top view, R, rotate it 90 degree. Add the object property over here, visibility, right visibility, uncheck the camera, press GX, put it somewhere over here, maybe S to scale it. Let's hide this emission first, and this one, so we can see over here. I guess somewhere around here. Let's Shift D to duplicate it. Press GX. Let's put it here. GY. Just like this. Let's make it a little bit darker over here. Something like this, maybe. Yes. Press Alt H to bring back everything. It may be something like this. Yeah. Okay, let's render it. As you can see, I guess something wrong with our bottle over here. The material doesn't look really well. Let's try to fix it. I guess the problem over here is the liquid. Let's scale the liquid up a little bit. Let's increase the level. 4 maybe. This one, 4, 4, 4. Now we need to fix the lining. Let's turn down the power. 15. I guess something like this. Let's try to render it again. Let's just delete it. Let's press Shift A, mesh at a plane, RX 90 degree. Press SZ, extrude on the Z axis. New material. Let's create an emission. Just click here and object property. Uncheck the camera and the glossy. Just GY, put it here, GZ, and let's rotate it. Shift Z. Okay, let's try to render it. And for the final touch, I guess we need to go to the render property over here and move down at the color management. Let's try to change it very high contrast and use curve over here. Just click it. Just click here and just drag like this. Just found a better composition for you. Something like this, and I guess we are done here. Thank you for watching.